What's up, YouTube? Check this out. Welcome to the channel. Look at all this amazing designs. This is a project I'm working on. I'm still not done with it, but I'll definitely be done sometime this week. So check it out. Basically, this right here is a plastic piece that I removed from a remote control race car and actually added it on there. It's full on plastic. It actually doesn't move anymore. And I actually glued it on there, which is super cool. And check this out. This is just something basic. It's just a bolt or a nut that I actually just placed over. It makes it look cool, gives it a design. And then I was thinking earlier and actually added these little small ones on there. Boom, boom, boom. Now it looks cool. It looks like it actually goes with it, right? That's how you turn it on. Boom, boom. And this thing right here will spin. Will start spinning. If you don't know too much about what this is, I made it into a robot now, but and I'm gonna keep upgrading it to make it more of a robot. But in all reality, this is actually something that you use in your house to actually clean your floor. So that's what it was intended for originally. But I feel like, you know what, I'm gonna make it into like a robot looking thing, and bam, there it is. This one right here is actually a real robot. This was intended to be a robot, and I actually made this in college, which was last year. And this right here is actually like the brain or the motor itself, and it comes off, and I can place it anywhere within the actual body of the robot. And it also comes with batteries, so the batteries are actually connected to the brain itself. And once it's on, the wheels actually turn and it goes forward. It actually doesn't reverse, it just goes forward, right? So as this thing is moving, boom, you see that? It's amazing, it's intense, it's cool. I have to turn it on later, but this right here, I actually really like this part. This actually came from a remote control race car that I took off and I took apart. I took that apart and I put the third wheel and I attached it and I put it in there. Boom, now it looks super cool. Now it looks like it goes with it, right? Same with this piece, or this black piece that you see that's on top, I took off the remote control race car as well and I put it on there. Now super awesome. It's legit, right? It's ready to go. But check that out. I mean, that is super nice. It's easy. It's an easy way to actually go if you want to make something like a robot. Do something like this and definitely will help you out. Something to start off. Now, check this out. This black piece, which is actually a covering or a lid, came off of here. And I didn't like it on there, so I took it off. But now check this out. It came out so perfectly that now it actually fits on there. I could actually put it on there. Whether or not I glue it or I just leave it on there just like that as is, it looks pretty super cool. But the intention, when I first started actually fixing this robot, I thought about this, which is a remote control race car that I took apart, to actually get this part in there and then get that part on top of that robot. So check this out. These two wheels obviously come from the remote control race car. This black piece that you see here, it's actually a wood squared piece that I actually glued on there, super glued on there, intense. So now it doesn't come off, right? But it gives it style. And it looks so super nice. It looks like it goes with it, right? So now I started painting it, right? And I'm like, nah, you know, I'd rather paint it just a different color. So I did the green, I did that, I did the purple. And I said, you know what, that's too much colors. I'm just gonna paint it one solid color. And then this right here, I'm gonna remove, that way it looks white. Boom, bam. The windows as well. And now this is the perfect part that I wanna show you. Check this out. I can actually add it on there and it would be as a normal race car, right? Not the original design. But check this out here. Boom. Now it actually goes with it. Look at that. So that's what I'm going for there. So that looks pretty nice. Now, I don't think I'm gonna actually place it on there permanently right away, because in our reality, even though this looks super cool, I like this right here. I like the simplicity on how it looks. I mean, it just looks like it goes up there. It looks like that would be an original design. Though they don't know I took this black piece off of something totally different that's not even a robot. And I took this wheel off a remote control race car. So people don't actually know that, right? And it looks like it would go as an original design. But that's only when I actually start working on it a little bit more. I'll be able to know which one I'm actually adding on top. Now check this out. When this thing actually goes, this is how it moves. This is how it looks. It only goes forward, right? So in our reality, it'll just go that way, which is pretty cool. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's the robot design, and I'm about to paint that very soon. So yeah, if you like robots, boom, boom, boom.